यार मैं तंग आ चुका हूँ, मुझे ये जॉब छोड़ देना चाहिए. I want to quit this job.
Why? What happened?
No leaves, no funds for overtime, no growth. और तो और 4 दिन से मैं घर नहीं गया.
घर नहीं गया? What do you, buddy?
Twitter. Are you fed up of your job? Do you really hate what you do? Do you see people around you are taking up different alternative sources of income and they're doing a lot of other things, like somebody's opening a startup, somebody's starting a business, somebody's even taking up freelancing like me. Do you want to do that as well? क्या आप अपना जॉब छोड़ के फ्रीलांसिंग या फिर बिजनेस या फिर कोई स्टार्टअप खोलना चाहते हैं? तो इस वीडियो को आखिर तक जरूर देखिए. There are lots of benefits that a job brings to your life. We are going to talk about those in this video. My name is Stan and you are watching the Indian Freelancer YouTube channel. Thanks a lot for watching. Now, before moving ahead, let me tell you that I create a lot of videos on freelancing, on how to earn money online, and about the different aspects of the life of a freelancer. So if these things interests you, please subscribe and stay with me. Thanks a lot for watching. Let's start today's video. A lot of people who are doing job today, who are going to office 9 to 5 or some other shift time, they do not want to continue that. Okay, if you are somebody who has ever thought that this job is not doing well, I'm not doing well in this job and I need to change, I need to probably give up the job and start in new business or probably open a startup. Okay, some of my friends are looking for someone like me and let's start a startup or even take up freelancing like I'm doing. If you have thought of those kind of things in your mind, you probably have not properly diagnosed the different scenarios that you may get into once you leave your job. In this video today, I'm going to talk about the different benefits that a job brings to somebody's life. I've worked in the corporate for around 12 years, okay, and then from the last 5-6 years, I am freelancing full time. Right? So I have seen both the worlds and I've seen the pros and cons of both having your own business or like your own freelancing business or having a job like I used to do in the corporate. So probably I am very much equipped to answer this question. The most important benefit that a job brings to you is the stability. Every month end you get a certain amount of money transferred to your bank account. It does not matter how much that money is, I'm not talking about that, but whatever that it is, it comes to your bank account without fail every month end, right? That is a big thing in a life of a middle class or upper middle class person in India and wherever it is, it need not be in India, right? It is a very important thing. A lot of people spend decades in institutions to study, to get degrees, to get into this kind of a situation where they have a stable income. There are a lot of people who actually might have applied for the job that you are doing right now and they may not have got that job, and that's why you are doing it, right? So think about those people who aspire to be in the position where you are today. It is not so easy for anybody to just quit and take up something else. Stability is something that a job brings to your life, and once you step out of it, you may not get that kind of stability henceforth. This assurance of a fixed income that would come every month to your bank account helps you in your financial planning. Most of us have to pay rent, have to pay EMI for the loans that we have taken, and also there are certain investment things that we are doing, right? Some kind of investment. So for all these things, you need some fixed amount every month. If you have a job, you have that assurance that you are getting some amount of money in your bank account every month, and with that money, you can actually fulfill your financial needs. That is also a very big benefit. In freelancing or in any kind of business, the income that you generate is not the same every month. Okay, it varies, right? In any business it varies. You cannot say that you are doing a freelancing work and every month you are going to get that much, unless you are in a very big project, okay, very long project, and you are only doing that one thing. Okay, then it's kind of a job. But apart from that, in any business you do not know how much you're going to get every month. So it is not very easy to plan your financials. You cannot probably start as SIP, okay, or you cannot probably do something that requires you to pay every month some kind of money, some amount of money. So that is a very big thing that you get in your job. You get the assurance of having a fixed income every month. In the other tangible benefits, one of the major things are the paid leaves. Okay, in any business, whether you have a shop or you teach online, or any kind of active thing that you do as an online entrepreneur, if you are on leave, you are not getting paid. Okay, if you have a shop in your locality, if you do not open that shop, are you going to make business? You're not going to do any business. If you do not get any business, you are not going to get income. So that is one thing that you can get in a job. In every job, in most of the jobs, you get some days of paid leave throughout the year, right? So even if you're not working for 10 days or 1 week, you're still getting paid. That thing is missing in any kind of business, whether it's a physical business or an online business like what I do. Along with that, you also get a medical insurance. In most corporates, you get a medical insurance. So if something goes wrong, you have to be hospitalized, you can get part of your bill paid through the insurance. If you are an online entrepreneur, or if you are a businessman, you can get that insurance, but you have to pay for that insurance. You have to pay the premium yourself. In a job, normally the company that you work for, they pay the insurance premium, so you don't have to worry about it. So that is also a big amount in many cases. The other thing which is little weird, but then when you apply for home loan or car loan or any kind of loan, if you have a job, you get more preference. You get your loan easily than somebody who's having a business, probably not a very big business. If somebody is having a big business where they have GST and all those things, then it's easy for them. But then for someone in the middle who do not earn that much that they needed GST and they don't have a job, for them getting a loan is also little painful, right? So this comes along with your intangible benefits of having a job, that when you apply for loans or when you ask somebody for money, it's much easier for them to give it to you, for any bank or for that matter, right? So in getting loans also, somebody who's having a job gets more preference. The last but not the least, you get a social recognition when you have a job. This is probably only in India, or I don't know, maybe in Southeast Asian countries, that if someone tells that he works in Bangalore, or he works in Karachi, or he works in Dhaka, it's like a big thing in their life. And if you compare to somebody who's saying no, he doesn't work, he sits at home and he works in the computer, completely different kind of vibes you'll get from that person, right? I've seen both the worlds, as I told you, and I've seen people reacting to this kind of situations. When someone says, my brother is in Hyderabad, irrespective of what he's doing there, what kind of job he's doing, how much he's earning, it does not matter. He's in Hyderabad, that matters most. And what do? I sit at home and work. Sit at home? What do you do on the computer? क्या करते रहते हो सारा दिन, पूरा रात बैठ के? Nobody knows and nobody bothers about it. But if you are in Hyderabad, then it's okay. So with job, some intangible things also come as social recognition. A lot of people actually talk good about you when you work somewhere else, not in that particular city. Okay, so that is something weird, but then it is truth, it is fact. So these are the most important benefits that you get when you have a job. If you can think of anything else, please comment below and let us all know. I know that I'm a freelancer and I've been doing this for almost like 6 years, as I told you. But then, why am I taking up this topic? I'm talking about this because a lot of people in my friend circle or in my next circle, they come and ask me, what are you doing? Why can't I take up the same thing? Why can't I do the same thing? Let me leave my job. Let me quit today, and I'll also be a freelancer. They probably have not thought of all these points that I've discussed in this video today. And there are obviously lot of cons and pros of having a job, right? Pros I've discussed, there are cons also, you might know about those. But then similar pros and cons are there in freelancing as well. Okay, so whenever you make a decision, whenever you take a decision, I'm not asking anybody to not take up freelancing. I'm not against it. I'm doing it myself. How can I be against it? I am not asking you to quit your job today and start freelancing, because there are certain benefits, certain things that you get when you are working in the corporate, which you may not get when you are on your own. So think about these things before you make a decision. Okay, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, give me a like and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. On this channel, as I said, I talk about freelancing, I talk about different ways of making money online, and also I talk about different aspects of the life of a freelancer. If these things are of your interest, please subscribe and stay with me. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Stan signing off from the Indian Freelancer YouTube channel. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.